My name is Lloyd. I'm 27. I live in London. I've been acting full-time since I left university, and in that time I have done a range of kind of TV and theatre and a couple of little parts in films, and yeah, all is well. So, the first question is from Nick Cunningham. What was your first reaction when you read the Game of Thrones script? When I read the pilot script, which was, I think, just before my second audition, I just thought it was top-notch. I thought this was just top writing. You can just take me anywhere with a script like that. It doesn't matter if it's set in the Serengeti or in outer space or in this fantasy kingdom. That is just a fascinating bunch of characters, and I like that dialogue, and it is punchy, and I will be tuning in next week. I just thought it was very well written. Annabelle in London. There are rumours about you dating a co-star. Any truth in that? No. No, I didn't know there were any rumours. Adam Green from Leicester. Who's your fave actor and why? That's such a tricky question for an actor to ask, because, I mean, take your pick, you know? There are clear people who are fascinating, like Daniel Day-Lewis, and, you know, Gary Oldman, and just great people, and I think Paul Newman, I love all of his movies. Jordan Morley, what do you love most about the show? Do you mess around backstage or play pranks on cast or crew members? What do I love most about the show? It's just the story. I just can't, it sounds pathetic, but I just find it fascinating. In terms of kind of pranks, you just kind of normally just get very childish, especially about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone just gets a bit silly. Jason Momoa, who is, you know, huge, but also very silly and childish and not scary at all, weirdly. Is when you meet him, you think, ooh, and then when you talk to him, you're like, dude. And he's very much a Tigger kind of guy. Greg Potts asks, does being a descendant of Charles Dickens make you want to be a better actor? Or perhaps it was the inspiration for you going into acting? Not consciously, but I've read a lot. My parents both work in publishing, you know, and he obviously read a lot. And that, I suppose, has a lot to do with getting into words, therefore getting into drama and stuff. So it's all part of the whole package, but I wouldn't single him out as a, you know, I've got like a shrine to him or anything in my room. He's an influence on me, of course. You know, he's a great granddad. You know, he died 120 years before I was born, 113. So I wouldn't put too much emphasis on it. As proud as I am, obviously. Have you made lifelong friends on set? So tricky. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I spent a lot of time with Amelia, who's my little sister. You know, and all my scenes are with her, and because we were the 2 young people in that kind of story, and we're the only 2 people wearing crazy white wigs in it. So I kind of, yeah, she's definitely a mate, and I still see her around. I got a call from Ian Glenn yesterday. Yeah, all those guys. Richard Madden, I'm good mates with. Kit and Alfie and all the boys. It's a really nice crowd, actually. It's lovely, that. What does success look like to you? Or are you already living the dream? It's tricky when people talk about what's your goal, what's your ambition. I've got a great life. I'm very happy. I'm not complaining. I don't know. I suppose I dreamt of some of the things I have when I was younger. I dreamt of living in a flat in London. I used to dream of having a satchel that I could put my scripts in, which I have. I used to dream that I'd be able to be an actor and live off that, which I do. What does success look like? I think success is probably really is a feeling. It's confidence is what success is. But again, something that can go away as quickly as it came, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. There's nothing to stay rooted to. You just turn up and do the job, and it's exciting when it comes out and you get to share it. But it's not like you live on a different planet.